Good evening and welcome. From Ukraine to Washington, tonight's top 7 stories will leave you informed and wanting more. Let's dive right in. In Eastern Europe, a fragile ceasefire is in effect after intense negotiations. However, both sides accuse each other of violations, raising concerns about lasting peace. A new report reveals a Chinese network targeting laid-off US government workers. Using phishing schemes, they lure individuals into revealing sensitive information. The fallout from the Trump war plans Signal chat leak continues, with a new lawsuit filed. This leak has sent shockwaves through political and legal circles, raising questions about the security and appropriateness of using encrypted messaging apps for sensitive government communications. The lawsuit alleges officials violated federal records laws by using Signal for national security discussions. Critics argue that such practices undermine transparency and accountability, potentially putting national security at risk. The legal battle is expected to be lengthy and complex, with significant implications for how government officials handle classified information in the digital age. Ukrainian President Zelenskiy accuses Russia of manipulating Black Sea agreements. He calls for international accountability as Russia delays grain shipments and threatens energy cuts. Poilievre under fire leadership meddling allegations rock Canadian election. Leaked messages suggest Poilievre's office interfered in a key nomination process. Poilievre denies the allegations, calling them politically motivated. World news in brief: Turkey, Ukraine, Sudan, Chad border crisis. Today we bring you the latest updates on critical global issues affecting millions. The UN is alarmed over detentions in Turkey targeting journalists and activists. Reports indicate a significant increase in arrests, sparking widespread protests across the country. The international community is calling for immediate action to protect freedom of speech and human rights. Meanwhile, a humanitarian crisis unfolds at the Sudan-Chad border, with thousands fleeing violence. The situation is dire, with refugees in urgent need of food, water, and medical assistance. Aid organizations are working tirelessly to provide relief, but the scale of the crisis is overwhelming. Erdogan's iron grip dismantling democracy in Turkey. Over the past decade, President Recep Tayyip Erdogan has tightened his control over Turkey, systematically dismantling democratic institutions and silencing dissenting voices. His administration has been accused of undermining the judiciary, restricting press freedom, and manipulating elections to maintain power. President Erdogan faces criticism for his authoritarian grip, arresting opposition figures. Mass protests have erupted across the country, with citizens demanding justice and the restoration of democratic norms. The government's heavy-handed response has only fueled further unrest and international condemnation. The arrest of Istanbul's mayor is seen as an attempt to sideline a key political opponent. This move has sparked outrage among supporters and has been viewed as a blatant effort to weaken the opposition. The international community watches closely as Turkey's democratic fabric continues to unravel. That's all for today's top 7 breaking news stories. These stories highlight the importance of staying informed about global events. Thank you for watching. See you next time.